said.
I'm just saying my hair is messy. That's it.
Okay. But it looked pretty cool, I think. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just got an idea. Well, I've been had the idea. We should do the video on when we first
They don't need
met.
to know our ideas. Just make the video and that's it. They don't need to hear your plans.
Of course, they don't know. This part would actually be cut out. So, duh.
You be saying too much.
This is practice.
Exactly.
Trial and error. Trial and error.
Practice, and I'm telling you where your errors are. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be talking about when we first met.
Yeah, how she was on me.
No, you were on me.
You know, I started Denny's, you know what I'm saying? 2005.
13 years later.
My manager, Dixie, told her, we just hired this new black guy. You know, he's pretty cute. That's what she said.
And I said, really?
Yeah. And started there. I was a dishwasher. You know, I was supposed to be a server, but the actual dishwasher was on vacation for like a few weeks or something, so I had to do that for a few weeks. And then, you know, she would always creep back there in the dishwasher department.
No, it didn't start that way. It started when I was a server. I was already a server at Denny's, and he came along, and I was doing my serving job, and you know, I was like, I think I was over there making ice cream or a shake or something, and he came along right behind me and said, "Hey, what's up?" And I looked back and I was like, "What's up?"
Nah, she looked back. She was like, who? Our manager Dixie was in line. Who's this guy? That's what she did. But the craziest thing about it is actually her cousin used to work there with us, and like for some reason, I didn't know, of course, at the time that it was her cousin, so I thought that was her boyfriend. So
because we were always kind of close together and always friendly, and you know, I don't know, maybe he's not used to seeing something like that, but you know, us cousins.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing something like that. What do you mean by that?
Meaning, like, you know, if we're just there and we're standing right next to each other, you know, you think it's because we're the same race, also same. You know, he's thinking that we're, you know.
Buddy, what's going on? Oh.
Hi, baby.
Come on. He wants to come in and steal the show. He won't let us finish. All right, Jaden, say what's up then, man. You're on now. Say what's going on.
Say hi, Jaden.
Say what's going on.
Say hi, then.
This is Jaden.
Our son.
What's going on, man?
He's 9 months. 9 months today.
Today.
Today's
no,
the first.
He's on the 22nd.
He's 9 months and
10 months on the 22nd. Actually. But yeah. So anyways, back to the story. I think we were talking about how she was on me, and
he's thinking that my cousin is my boyfriend just because, you know, we're same nationality and everything, and so he kind of just like stopped right there. Did you stop right there?
Actually, I'm trying to remember how I figured out it wasn't your.
Didn't I tell you?
I can't remember that part actually.
No, you said something about, because me and Kwan was sitting right there, and you said, "Oh, are you guys dating?" And I was like, "No, this is my cousin." And you're like, "Oh, okay."
Man, I think so. I can't really 100% remember that part to keep it all the way real with you guys, but yeah. Anyway, so I did find out that it was her cousin. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool.
And then it went lingering on for a couple months, right? Months before you
She was on me all the whole months.
No, I was not on him.
Follow me on the streets. I'm walking to work. She's, you know, following me on the streets, picking me up, taking me to work.
No, I seen him walking, and I was like, oh, come I'll take you to work or whatever you need to do. I mean, he was a cool person. I didn't want to be rude and just see him and just ignore him, you know. So I just picked him up.
At that time, I didn't have a whip, you know, no else. Well, I think I had my license probably, but no whip. But you know, still made it happen. I still got to work, you know. And then I remember times where she kind of would like, I would be coming in with what they called a swing shift. So I think it was like around. No, I would come in
Babe,
for
you
graveyard.
would come in for.
It was graveyard.
You
right?
would come in to eat while
No,
I was working.
I'm talking about when I was working.
He would check the schedule to see if I was working, and then he would bring him and his friends would come in and eat right before he goes to work.
My friends.
A friend, I don't know who, but you always brought somebody in with you to have lunch or dinner before you went to work, or you left and then you came back.
I was talking about the times when I was actually working, when I was scheduled to work, and I would come in around. Actually, I was doing graveyard at that time. She was the swing shift, which was from like, what was that? From like 3 or something till 9.
No, 9:30 or
9:30 or
10.
something like that. And I
Because
would
graveyard started 11.
And I would be scheduled to come in at 11. And she would kind of try to linger around until I actually got there, because she wanted to see you, boy. And you know, I did notice it, to keep it all the way 100. And you know,
And
like
then
I told y'all, she was on you, boy.
No, you was
Did I
on me
mention
first.
she was on you, boy? And
if he didn't try anything, I wouldn't pursue anything.
what did I
at all.
try?
If you didn't try to talk to me, because you had that little like flirty, like, you know like.
We worked together, so
Yeah, but it was a different.
talked.
The way you were talking to me was different from your coworker, so there was something different there. Like there was this feeling
maybe
that
a little bit. I don't know.
You know.
Maybe a little bit, but I was like, man, who's this little Asian girl with the, you know, she had a nice little, you know, bootay, and you know, me being the man that I am, into bootay. So yeah, I mean, it kind of started from there, and then, you know, like I said, she, you know, give me a ride to work sometimes, and you know, we were kind of like, you know, I guess you want to call it flirting a little bit at work. I mean, a little bit, I guess, right? Like not really, but kind of, sort of. We kind of started.
I mean, it's kind of like that. Like we weren't dating, we weren't talking to each other, but we're giving each other attention.
Exactly. That's a good word for it. Giving each other attention. And then what happened after that? Then
we started seeing each other after work, and then from then on, you know.
I've been stuck with her ever since, guys. And then so now that was back in 2005 when I actually started at Denny's. She was already there. And now this is what, today's March 4th. Of course, 2018. So we've been together for that whole period of time. Had our ups and downs. What? It wasn't?
I mean, we probably had like several breakups, but we never really like broke up. It was only one breakup that we broke up for 2 weeks, and that was it. Other than that, we were always together. No, he called me back. He made an excuse and said that he was at the hospital, and
I actually was at the hospital.
Okay, but you called me. You called me to come get you. I was
okay, well, maybe I
was like the
her,
one person that you called.
I could have called my brother.
But you didn't.
Oh well.
So that's our, you know, first time meeting each other.
Yeah. And
story.
Like I said, you know, I've been stuck with her ever since.
Stuck.
Yeah, I've been stuck with her ever since. And we have had these little youngsters. This is actually our second
child here.
Kid. This is Jaden. And then our other one, she's actually buried under the covers over there, under the pillow too. Oh no, she's right there. You guys probably can see her. This is Aaliyah. This is our first. She's 2. She's knocked out. If y'all can see. Boom, there she is. So, and yeah. I mean, that's, you know, a little bit of the story of what happened, you know. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video on how we actually met, and maybe y'all can send, you know, put some comments in down below. Let us know how y'all met with your significant other, and you know, was it at work? Was it online? Nowadays everything's online. So, you know, subscribe to the channel, follow us, and we do this for y'all.